Today is finally the day that I take my first drive in Ironman. It's been months of fighting problems and just trying to figure this thing out with Ironman. But today, we are getting ready to take a ride and feel what this 350 has to offer, man. So y'all just hang in there with me, stay tuned, and we finna jump right into it. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode, man. We are currently getting Ironman finished up. I know you guys might have seen where I said Ironman was running a little lean. Let me take this moment to say today's video is sponsored by PullsTv. Y'all can see that. If you're on YouTube, right down below, you can go grab a hoodie. Or you can grab, I say hoodie, but I mean beanie. You can go grab a beanie, but you can grab a hoodie too. We just dropped a new hoodie. If you look right down below the video, it's down there. Go check it out. And if you have purchased any merch, let me say this. First of all, I want to say I appreciate you. Second of all, I want to say you helped fuel this build. So it goes without saying, I couldn't have done it without you. So I really do appreciate everybody that subscribed. And also, man, let me say this. I can't start a video without saying this, man. God is everything. Without God, I'm nothing. Back to what I was saying, man. I'm finishing up the new fuel pump swap on Ironman. So I went with one of the Summit Racing high volume fuel pumps. And I went with a Summit Racing. No, I didn't. I went with a Wix fuel filter. And went with a bigger 3/8 fuel line, and I think I'm going to put my Holley carburetor back on, simply because the Holley carburetor was just fine. Now, what I'm gonna do is get you guys in here before I start this thing up and show you guys what I did. Now, before I get y'all in here, man, the guys who are always so negative, man, and got something to say about somebody's build and about somebody's build not being perfect, and you need to fix your plug wires, and you need to fix all of those wires, and blah, 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 and da, da, da. Ironman is literally a rolling project. I understand that maybe for some people, they look at this truck and they say, oh man, that's a nice truck on the outside. He needs to get it right on the inside. But truth be told, I can just paint, and I found a nice set of wheels and I dropped it. So the truck may look like it's restored, but it's not. The truck still has to go through a full restoration. So if you see something that's not quite right, maybe it's just something that I just said, hey, I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to drive my truck and enjoy my truck. So this is a rolling project, guys. This truck is a rolling project. So if you see something and you say, oh man, that don't look right, I'm gonna comment. You don't have to. You really don't have to. The long plug wires, I just went on eBay and I said, hey, give me some good wires. Never had any issues with these JDM speed plug wires. No issues at all. They work. They may not be the best looking wires in the world. They may be really long, and they are. But I'm just saying, they work. My engine may not be the neatest engine in the world, but it works. I've driven this truck hours away from the house with no issues. Guys, you got to learn to enjoy the ride with the creator. Ironman is not restored. Let me say this again. Ironman is not restored. Still has a lot of work to be done to it. This truck is gonna literally come off the frame. Frame gonna be painted. Frame is gonna probably be braced and this, that, and the third. A lot is gonna be done, but it's not done yet. All right. But anyway, we got that fuel pump finished up. I'm gonna get y'all in here and show y'all how I routed everything. And you might not like it, but it's just what it's gonna be. All right. So let me get y'all in here. All right, guys, so here we are. There's the new mechanical fuel pump. All right, let me also clear up a few things here, right? Mechanical fuel pumps are more than capable of fueling an engine up to a few hundred horses. Guys run these on big blocks. I see a guy that builds 383s and all kind of stuff on YouTube. He puts the mechanical fuel pumps on them, and the engines make north of 400, 485, 500. I mean 550, and they have mechanical pumps on the front of them. Okay, so if you're not fuel injected, this will run most street engines. Now there are some engines that guys say this is a street engine and it ain't a street engine. Guys be like, this is a street engine, and 9 times out of 10 it ain't no street engine. All right, so let me say that now. Some of these guys have a 434, the compression is 13 to 1, and it just ain't a street motor. All right, solid roller cam, just ain't a street motor. But anyway, nah, though, they can't be driven on the street. Don't let me say that wrong, but they can be driven on the street. But anyway, let's get to Iron Man. We're talking about Iron Man right here. So if I can get y'all in here, right? Y'all see the new fuel pump came with the gasket. Got a little plate that be behind it. But yeah, real nice looking fuel pump. It's definitely bigger than my other one, and it's really close to this motor mount right here. Very close, because it's a lot bigger. But this is a summer racing. I'll link this below for anybody who, you know, maybe wants to run a mechanical pump. Like I said, man, they are just fine. Don't let nobody fool you. Anyway, the line that goes up to the carburetor is here. You can see the fuel filter right there. I went with a metal fuel filter because everybody kept complaining about the plastic one. But like I said, I got this truck in 2016 and had a plastic pump on it. I had a plastic filter on it, and I never had an issue. And the line goes here. I got a gauge because this gauge didn't work, and we got that 700 carburetor still on there. Guess I'm gonna take that back off and put my 600 back on it. But we're gonna start it up with this. We're gonna start it up with the 750 on there. 750 vacuum secondary, off brand. We're gonna start it up with that on there. Then off camera, I'm gonna go grab my 600, throw it back on, and we're gonna try to hit the streets with this thing if everything checks out. But I don't want to take, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to take the time to pull this 750 off right now, because I'm just ready to hit this thing. I hadn't heard this thing in so long. So I'm just about to get this thing started. I want to hear it. We're gonna swap. We got to go back to the Harley before we hit the street. I said Harley. I do want a Harley. We got to go back to the Harley. All right, guys, so everything should be hooked up. Everything should be good to go. All right, so let me take a quick glance, but everything should be good. I'm gonna pop in here. I know I'm gonna have to turn this thing over to get the fuel pumped. What does suck though, I'm gonna be honest, the clear one was great because you could see the fuel when it came up. That's why I like the clear one. But the guys complained over and over and over, and I got me a metal one, aluminum one. So anyway, let me get to it. Let's see. Oh boy. Yep. I knew this was gonna be part of it, and it was kind of cold too. There we go. I got a little fuel. No, guys. I don't know. I don't know if it takes that long to get the pressure up there or not. Let's see. Yeah, it probably does, because I don't see no fuel in the bowls yet. I mean, nothing in the bowls. So after hours of trying to get this thing started, I finally gave up and decided, okay, let me go to Amazon. Let me order the little small jug, the little squirt jug, and I'm gonna squirt a little gas in it. And some said, check your gas gauge. And I know we've all probably done this, especially if you built a lot of engines. You probably overlooked the fact that maybe it just didn't have gas in it. And that's exactly what I did in this video. I turned this truck over until the battery died 3 times. Turned it over, the battery died, I charged it up. Battery died again, I charged it up again and killed it again. Charged it up again and it died again. All because the truck was low on gas and it couldn't pick it up. So I went and got me some 93, put in it, got me a squirt jug, and I was gonna squirt a little gas in the carburetor, and ended up not even needing it, because once I got the gas in there, it picked it up, sunk it right to the carburetor, and we fired right up, as I'm getting ready to show y'all here in a minute. Tried for a while on yesterday to get this thing started. Couldn't get it started. The gas was low, but didn't know if it was out. So if anybody got a C10 truck like this, I don't know if it's just mine, but sometimes that gas hand is kind of finicky. So I didn't know if it was empty or if it was just low. So I opted to go grab some gas just to eliminate the issue. So I squirted a little gas in there with this, and we're gonna see if we can get a start up, and maybe that fuel will pump on up. So let's see what we got, man. All right, so now we reading over a half a tank of gas. Still no gas in the bowls. Let's feed it just a squirt more, and maybe I can get it to start up, because it tried to start up, just didn't start. There we go. There we go. Gas must have been too low. All right, now I got fuel in the bowls. At least in the front bowl, at least. Can't see much in the back bowl. So all right, let's do a bit of adjustment here. Do a little bit of adjustment on this carburetor. I'm gonna start with one thing at a time. Cause I don't wanna do too much. Yeah, man, this carburetor ain't no good. This thing is literally dripping fuel into the bowl. Like the bowl is just full of fuel right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off-brand 750 off, because it's literally leaking fuel into the back bowls, into the vacuum secondary bowls, and it shouldn't be doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this bad boy off, and we're gonna put the 650 back on. I mean the 600 back on. Hopefully everything reaches. That's gonna be my next issue, because I don't think everything gonna reach now. Because I think this one is gonna start a fire. The way it's dumping all that fuel in there. I tell you what, I'm gonna try to adjust the back bowls, because that bowl is over full. So I'm gonna try to adjust that back bowl, try to see if I can fix it. Y'all give me a second, see if I can get this right. Guys, so I went ahead and put the Holley 600 back on with the new fuel pump, and it runs fine. It runs perfectly fine. I probably will in the future still grab a 650 or a 680 or something, just a slightly bigger carburetor, just to get me up into those higher RPMs. Because I did actually talk to Jay Malcolm and kind of gave him the specs of the engine and what it was, and he spec'd me out a carburetor for a 675 is what he said would be perfect. But I was figuring, since I was going to run a little bit of nitrous, maybe a 750 would be my better option, because I was going to spray it with nitrous. But I think I got this thing right. I am going to check the timing real quick, and I'm going to grab the GoPro and put y'all in the inside, and we're going to actually take this thing on the drive. But until then, I'm going to get y'all a start up. Hopefully she starts right back up, or hopefully he starts back up, because, you know, Iron Man ain't no girl. Doing. I took the keys in the house, y'all. Got somebody know. Let me go back and grab my keys, y'all. I'm gonna start it up. All right, guys, I got the keys. Got these keys, and I want to see if this thing gonna start back up. Alright guys, that is, it is lighted up a little high, but I don't know why right now. I ain't finna trip on it. But anyway, like I said, guys, took y'all to the back, let y'all hear what it sounds like out the back, and I'm gonna rev on this thing for a little bit. I am still getting some smoke, like it's running rich or something. I don't know, but that may be burning off the old fuel from that other 750, or that 750 that I had on there. So I'm finna give this thing a few rails for y'all. Let me leave the mic back here. I got the mic on me, so I'm gonna leave it back here for y'all. But yeah, man, that's what we got. So that's what we got. I'm gonna get GoPro mounted, and we're gonna try to hit these streets, man. I'm gonna see what it do. Y'all already know me. Y'all know I'm gonna say, oh, I ain't gonna do too much, but you already know I'm gonna do too much. So we finna go out, see what this thing will do. Nothing crazy today. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Nothing ridiculously crazy, because I'm still trying to get little knick-knack problems worked out with it. But yeah, it's idled up super high. I don't know why, but I deal with that off camera. So let me go grab the GoPro, and I'll be back in with y'all when we get in the truck. Alright guys, finally getting ready to take Iron Man out for this drive. Don't know what's gonna happen. Get y'all angled right. Seat belt for safety. Let me turn this down. And it is running really high, so, but we're going out for the drive anyway. The idle is pretty high. Like I said, man, we just finna go for a little drive. And Iron Man moves a little different now. That Showtime transmission, man, that thing is so smooth. Like I said, man, we just finna go for just a little drive. Don't ask me how fast I'm going, because I don't know. Going for just a little driving, old Iron Man. Nothing crazy, because this is just the first drive, man, so definitely can't do nothing crazy, because we just, you know, just trying to see how the first drive gonna go. Check my temp. Temp is around 140 right now. So far, so good. I can tell y'all the truth, man. Iron Man never picked up like this before. This is just the straight truth. Never picked up like this before. But I tell y'all what, guys, I'm gonna have to go back to the house, because I can't tell what this gas gauge wanna do. Might need a little bit more gas in it. I'm gonna shake it down for y'all though a little bit. I'm gonna just do this right here for y'all. Bro, this is a whole nother truck right here, boy. 350s couldn't be fast, man. If I can get this thing somewhere where I can shake it down for y'all, I really shake it down. Nothing crazy, but just a nice little small pull. Oh, scrubbing. Bad boy down in one. I'm gonna ease out here into it. Oh, this sucker will run, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo, woo! Why this sucker will run, boy? Boy, bruh, to be bruh, to be a 350, bruh, this thing is no joke, man. Bruh, Iron Man is a different animal, bro. Bro, for this to be a 350, this thing will run, bro. I got to get a speedometer. I got to figure out what's going on with my speedometer, man, because, bruh, this thing will run, man. All right, man, so y'all just saw it, man. I got to be honest, it is a lot faster than I expected it to be. It really moves out to be a 350, dude. I did not expect that. But you know, it's just, you know, it's the heads, I guess, man. I don't know, those little cheap eBay heads. Man, I'm gonna have to make some more videos on them heads, man, because I had a lot of guys talking bad about them, man. I had a lot of, oh man, I shut the hood back. I had a lot of guys talking junk about those $300 eBay heads. And they 68cc, man. So if they was 64, I would have a bit more compression. This thing would be even more rowdy. Everything's still looking good up under here. Everything's still looking as it should. First successful drive. That's the longest drive I've taken in this truck. Wasn't long, but that is the first the longest drive I've taken. And I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but yeah, that is the 600 Holley that's back on there. And yeah, new Holley fuel pump is doing its thing, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This definitely makes me feel a bit better about the race between me and my cousin in that Fox Body now. All I'm worried about now is me spinning, because this thing tends to spin now. I don't know. I had to get a speedometer to see how fast can I get without this thing being wide open, because it now has 342 gears in it. And the guys are saying go 373, and I could very easily just take the because everything is done, all the adjustments is done. I could easily go 373 if I needed to. So, man, bro, I'm still shaking right now, man. This is new. I did get y'all outside shot that I will be throwing in there. Y'all probably already seen them, man. But man, I'm happy, man. I'm very happy with this 350 build. I just gotta prove points, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another one. PullsTv, gone.